Hey, it's Diane from Teach Pre-K, and in getting ready for school to start, I have my first contract day on the 7th of August, and my first school day on the 14th of August. It is now, gosh, July 11th, I think, maybe the 12th. Let me look at my little watch here. It's the 12th. Oh my gosh. So I'm almost a month out from school. So I'm thinking about my first parent email that I'm going to send out. I like to hit just a couple of points. I don't want to inundate the parents. I figure right around this time, if you have your class list and your parents' emails, now is a good time to send out an email. Here are some things I'm going to put in mine. Um, I want my kids to have a water bottle that is filled with water with their name on it so I can take them out to recess. I have a water bottle tray or trays if I have a lot of kids that they will put their water bottles in at the beginning of the day. They can go get a sip of water if they want to, and it makes it super handy. They're all contained. I can take them out to the playground when we go to recess. If we decide to have snack outside, they're just ready to go. So I want them to have a water bottle and I want it to be labeled. Um, I am a little bit picky about the size of backpacks. I want the kids to have a normal size of backpack. It's not so they can carry so much weight that their shoulders and their back are ruined for the rest of their life. It's because my art projects are 9 by 12 or 12 by 18, which is the size of construction paper and extra long construction paper. Now, the 12 by 18, I want to be able to like kind of roll it in half a little bit, maybe not fold it. I don't want to crush it. But I want to also put a folder that I can put their work in their backpack. And if they have one of those little bitty cute ones, that are kitty cat or a fox or an owl, and they're adorable, don't get me wrong, I can't put anything in that. And if they go to extended day, they're going to have their things for extended day. I also want to make sure that my kids have a potty accident change of clothes. So shoes, socks, underwear, bottoms, top. Because a lot of times when they have a potty accident, it goes into their socks and shoes. Um, if they're a little boy and it's pointed the wrong direction, it gets their shirt. It's just really smart to have everything that they would possibly need for them to change into. And if I've got a baby backpack, that's all that can fit in there. And I can't fit, sheet of paper in there and a folder and the things I need to fit in and the things I need the parents to have. And like I said, if they go to extended day, a lot of times they'll have a lunch. If they do a little nap time, they'll have a little lovey, maybe a blankie. And wow, the teeny backpack just becomes useless. So I stipulate what size backpack I want. I want it for a normal sized human being, not a small child, but it doesn't have to be heavy, right? Because I don't want their child to have back and shoulder issues, but I do want to be able to put things in it and not have everything get crushed and destroyed, because sometimes that makes the child really sad if their work isn't able to stay nice. So the folder helps a little, but if the folder's getting crushed, there's nothing we can do. Um, Another thing that I like to let the parents know is that when the first day arrives, if their child is crying, and not just the first day, but any day, if their child is crying at the door, just to give them that quick love, let them know they're loved and they're safe and cared for, and just to leave as soon as possible so we can calm their child down. We're really good at it. We've been doing it for a long time. We love them more than anything. We will take such good care of them. So I want to reassure them that even if their child seems upset, more than likely they won't be upset in a few minutes. And the sooner they leave, the better, because then I can calm their child down. If they hang out in the hall, sometimes I need to remove the child from the classroom and I say, hey, I need to get something from the supply room. Let's go down and get some glue or some glitter, just to kind of break them away from all the other kids and anything that might be in the room that's a source of anxiety, and to distract them. But if their parents are out in the hallway, it all starts all over again. So I kind of find a nice way to say that. And also, my school has a policy that the 3 to 4s and 4 to 5s have to be potty trained for preschool. Our toddlers, they get diapers changed and everything like that. I don't have a bathroom in my classroom. I don't even have one outside my classroom door. It is down the hall. So kids need to be potty trained because the bathroom's far away, and I don't have the staff to take care of a potty accident and then have the other person in the room left with, 13 other children. It's just too much. So I want to share this with you. If you guys want me to send you this PDF, I will send it to you. It's something that I will attach to my first email, and the parents will get this again too with my normal paperwork. But this is my What is Potty Training one pager. I will probably change this frame because I like just a simple frame, but this was really cute back in the day. I'm just going to read this to you really quick because it might be helpful. And if you can think of anything I need to add, let me know. I always welcome the input. What is potty training? One of our policies in preschool and pre-K is that children are potty trained before school begins. Over the years, we have discovered that the term potty trained, and that's in quotes, has different meanings to different people. And it does. To make things clear for all of us, our definition of potty trained here at the school is stated below. You guys, I have 6 things. Okay, I'm going to read them off to you. A potty trained child is a child who can do the following. They should be able to tell the adults in charge that they have to go potty before they have to go. They must be able to say the words. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go potty. I have to go pee, whatever you use. But it has to be before. I mean, that makes sense. If it's after, it's too late. They need to be able to pull down their underwear and pants and get them back up without assistance. Now, at the beginning of the year, we will definitely help them. But because of all kinds of things around children and touching children, we want to keep us safe from any accusations, and we want to keep the kids safe. We do not have an actual door that we close to the bathroom. We have a shower curtain. There's lots of people in and around the halls, so people know what's going on in that bathroom. We try to keep things as safe as we can for the kids, but I want them to do it themselves. I don't want any child to go home and say, Mommy, Mrs. Lee touched my privates. Well, I might have been pulling up his underwear and, it wasn't avoidable. But I don't want to deal with that. I don't want that child to have to deal with that parent to have to deal with that. And I don't want to deal with that. So that's kind of important. I want them to know how to do it. If they need a little help, you bet. I'm going to hop to it and help them as fast as I can. They need to be able to wipe themselves after using the toilet, number 1. And number 2, I remember a mom coming to me saying she had skid marks on her underwear. Don't you wipe them? No, I don't wipe them for the reasons that I just stated. I do not wipe them. And they might have skid marks on their underwear. And frankly, I think I would rather have my child have skid marks on their underwear than hear my child say, oh, so-and-so at school touched my privates. No. So will I help them if they have a number 2? I help them and I say, okay, I'll help you, but this is something that you really need to learn to do yourself. And I just say that, you know what, after the first of the year, that just kind of all goes away. They must be able to get off the potty by themselves. We have a little potty and we have a big potty, but we have step stools for the kids. So that's never a problem. And they need to be able to wash and dry their hands. We have a step stool up to the sink. The sink is automatic, the soap's right there. And they must be able to postpone going if they have to wait if the bathroom is full, which happens quite often. And we are, like I said, far away from the bathroom. So it's never more than a minute or two. Sometimes we're on the playground and we have to go downstairs in the school and downstairs. So whatever. I also state that I am fully aware that accidents happen, and we will be so patient and so kind as your child learns this important part of self-care. We are here to help your child gain confidence, feel good about themselves, and feel happy and safe at school. Potty training can be a sensitive issue. Be patient, be understanding, and realize that no one will go to the prom in a pull-up, right? Or college graduation or whatever. Working together, we will all help the preschoolers develop potty confidence. So I can send you this PDF, and you are welcome to, write your own and use it as a guide, or just use it. It's something that's super important, and I will probably send my first parent letter out probably tomorrow or Friday, but it will be brief, and it will just say, hey, I know you're looking for school supplies. School supply list is on the school website. This is where you can find it. You will also need a water bottle and a backpack, and I'll describe what features I want on both of those things. And I'll touch on potty training a little, and I will include that PDF in my email. So think about what your year is like. Think about the things that have frustrated you in the past or have frustrated parents. Think about how you're going to handle those things. If there's anything new that you want to add. I didn't always use water bottles. Now I can't imagine not using water bottles. It is just not wasteful, and it's so much easier for us. A lot of people didn't understand they needed to fill the water bottles the first year that I did that. So now I make sure that that's something I say. So each year we learn something new and we build on that, just like the kids. So think about that. If you are a first year teacher, ask the other teachers in your school what they do. Listen to me, listen to what I do. It's pretty standard practice. I'm going to show you when I tell you that I have little bins. You can do like a caddy with a handle. Hold on. I use these little paper tray bins, and these are pretty deep. So I use these, and I label them water bottles, and there are 2 of these on the cubby shelf as they walk in. But for the 3-year-olds, I put them right next to me, and I remind them as they're coming in. I just say, oh, do you have your water bottle? Let's put it right here. And that way it's just a little bit easier for them not to have things to handle before they come in the classroom. Our coat hooks and where they put their backpacks are outside of the classroom. Their cubbies are tiny, and they are inside the classroom. We just don't have space for all of that stuff. So it's just one little thing I do to make the whole process of getting in the room a little easier for them. So maybe sit down and make some bullet points of what you want your first email to look like and sound like, some things that are important to you. If you want to take a tape measure to Target and measure like a standard backpack, or if you have a standard size backpack at home. But just for your reference, construction paper is 9 by 12 or 18 by 12. So just know that that's what it is. So, or is it 18 by 24? No, that's too big. Anyway, I think it's 18 by 12. But just, that's a good reference point. And like I said, I get 2 pocket folders, which you can find at the dollar store, or I like them to be specific colors, green for my morning class, purple for my afternoon class. So I don't buy those at the dollar store. I want very specific colors, so I get those off Amazon. Um, and I just make name labels for those, like I've shown you in some other videos, and those go in their backpack, but not at first, because I like to save them for back to school night with the parents and tell them what they're for, and put a special little thing for the parents in there, which I will have a video about. But think about the things that you want the parents to know. Think about 5 things, 4 things that are the most important things for them to know right now, and that are super important for you, because we're all thinking about it now. The back to school stuff is everywhere. They're going to be thinking about the water bottle, the backpack. They want everything to be cute and coordinated and whatever. Or order, like as in my school, order the really nice water bottles with the names engraved on them. Anyway, so just be thinking of that stuff right now. And if you need this one pager, teachprekk101 at gmail.com, and I will send it to you.